Do you guys remember the phenomenon that was the 2013 Boston Red Sox?
The 1-2. Line drive. Forget about it. This one is gone. 2 on, 2 out for the Red Sox. There's a drive in the left. Back at the track at the wall. It's gone. Johnny Gomes has hit a 3-run home run and put the Red Sox on top.
When they didn't shave their beards and everyone was saying fear the beard. Well, today we are bringing that back. I'm the Great Wall. Welcome back to another video. This is a themed rebuild with the Red Sox. As you guys know, we are doing a beard only theme, and how we're going to be basing this off of is their player like this. You can't see it because my face blocks it, so I will move myself. As you can see, every player has like a player model that's kind of right there, but my face blocks most of them. So if they have a beard in that, then it counts, or if they have it in their picture on their card. So for instance, Garrett Crochet we can use, Chapman we can't use Ranger Suarez or Sonny Gray. We can use Wilson Contreras. We can't use Sedan Rafaela. He has like a little beard. We're gonna be semi loose with how we use the term beard, but I'm trying to stick to more big bearded guys. Willie Abreu we can use, Jarren Duran we cannot, Roman Anthony we can't, Connolly Early we can't, Tolley we can't, Whitlock we can't, Kalum we can. We're going to count that because he's got a lot of facial coverage. Marcelo Meyer we can't use, Narvaez we can use, he's got a solid beard on him, Trevor Story we can use, and it doesn't have to be like the biggest beard, but they've got to have good coverage. Like Cutter Crawford we can use, just because you can kind of see here he does have it on his face a little bit. So yeah, Masataka Yoshida we can't, but you guys get the point. On and on. We are building a team full of beards, so if you guys like this concept, leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot to my editor and I. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead. We got a lot of trades to make, so see if we can build ourselves a very good bearded squad. Alright, the first deal we're going to make is Dennis Santana for Justin Gonzalez and Mickey Gasper. They're saying we overpaid, but we 100% did not, so we'll take this deal. Alright, we're also going to get Alex Vesia for Giovanni Moran and Corey Rozier. I forgot to show, what's his name? Dennis Santana, but you guys know he has a crazy beard, so yeah, you guys see Vesia also has a great beard. Alright, we also are going to make a huge deal here. We're giving up Sedan Rafaela. Like I said, I'm not really going to count his beard. It's decent, but it's not what we're looking for. We're going to trade him for Tanner Bybee. Did we give up a little bit of a lot? We might have, but Tanner Bybee's got a decent beard. It's just blonde, so yeah, hopefully he can come in here, be a good fifth man in our rotation. Alright, we are going to get AJ Puck. We give up Jake Bennett, Brett Harris. They're saying we give up a lot. We didn't. This is a great deal for us, so yeah, obviously you can see Puck has a great beard on him. Yeah, nice little deal for us. Alright, we're also going to get Drew Rasmussen for Franklin Arias, Yalin Cespedes, and Anthony Siegler. You see Drew Rasmussen, he's got a decent beard on him, so yeah, I think we only need one more starter, two more starters? Two more starters, so not bad. Alright, we are going to make a huge trade. We're going to get David Bednar for Garrett Whitlock and Nick Sogard. We're also going to get Drew Rasmussen for Franklin Arias, Yalin Cespedes. Wait, no, we already made that deal. Sorry. And then we're also going to get Dansby Swanson for Sonny Gray, Brian Bello, and Tommy Canley. I know we technically give up like a lot with Bello and Sonny Gray for Dansby, but I feel like we're dumping enough money to kind of make this worth it. So yeah, nice little decent deal. We still need a decent amount of guys. I'm not going to lie to you, so let's keep working here. Alright, I forgot to show it, but for reference, David Bednar, not the greatest of beards, but he's got a solid one on him. And shortstop Dansby Swanson, you see that beard, it's phenomenal. Alright, we are going to get Kyle Schwarber, you see that beard a little bit. He's got a decent beard on him. For Trevor Story and Greg Weisser, I think this is a pretty solid deal. We're also going to get Andres Munoz for Christian Campbell, Zhongchae Chang, and Jahmai Jones. Another solid deal. Our bullpen is almost set for the most part, so not bad. Alright, we're going to give up a little bit, like maybe a little bit too much, but we're going to get Casey Mize for Connolly Early, Cutter Crawford, Romy Gonzalez, and Johan Oviedo. Did we give up a little more than I would have liked? Yes, but we also get a solid starter who's going to kind of be like a 3-4 guy for us, so hopefully he can do a job. All right, we're gonna get Ryan Walker for Eduardo Rivera straight up. This is a very good deal in my opinion. We just need one more relief pitcher and our bullpen is set. All right, we are going to get Brian Baker. So our bullpen is now set. We're gonna give up Marcelo Meyer. Yeah, I feel like it's a decent deal. You see Brian Baker, he's got a great beard. So yeah, we just need a couple more hitters and then I think we're good to go. All right, we do give up a little lot, but we give up Peyton Tolley and Miguel Mora for Shea Langeliers. This guy obviously was a free agent. Like I said, always go look at the free agents when you start a sim or start a save. So yeah, we're gonna get Shea Langeliers, decent beard on him. He'll be our starting catcher, and then Narvaez will move to the bench. All right, we make a big deal. We're gonna get Vladdy. We're gonna give up Jarren Duran, Kyson Witherspoon, Masataka Yoshida, and Tanner Houck to do it. But Vlad should hopefully be worth it. We need a couple more trades, and I think we're good to go. All right, we're gonna make a huge deal. We're gonna get Roman Anthony, or we're gonna give up Roman Anthony and Anthony Ianson for Sandy Alcantara and Otto Lopez. We just now need 2 more players, and then we will be good to go. All right, we're gonna get Brandon Lowe for Tyler Uberstein, Antonio Anderson, and Alan Castro. I think this is a solid deal. Brandon Lowe is normally pretty good in this game. All right, we give up a decent amount. We're going to get Ryan O'Hearn to be a little bit of a bench bat for us. We're going to give up Mikey Romero, Arelvis Martinez, and Justin Slayton to do it. All right, the final player to fill out the team is probably the last trade we're going to make. We're going to get Brandon Nimmo. He isn't doing too well. He's going down a little bit, but I think we can turn it around for him. We're going to give up Caleb Durbin and Ranger Suarez to do it. Yeah, I think this should hopefully be a good deal for us. Obviously, Suarez we couldn't keep. He doesn't have a beard. Durbin we could have, but there was a couple different players I could trade, and unfortunately it was Durbin. So yeah, hopefully Brandon Nimmo can come in here and do a job. All right, we're at the home run derby. I didn't even draft. Our team is so good. Schwarber 25 bombs, doing his thing. We're currently a nice little 8 games ahead, 65 and 31, and we're only gonna get better because of all the players we did get. Midway through the season. Garrett Crochet is an all-star, beautiful to see. Chapman's an all-star. Anyone else? Vladdy is an all-star, beautiful. I would love to get Junior Caminero. He's got a phenomenal beard and he's a beast, but unfortunately not able to. Schwarber is also here. He's our DH. Lopez is here playing center field. Yeah, he's kind of our best option in center, unfortunately. Joe Adell, another player I wanted to get, but I couldn't. Judge, why can't you just grow a beard? Wouldn't be able to get him anyway. But yeah, team's doing really well. We're not even going to stop for the draft class because, like I said, didn't draft anyone, so we're kind of letting it ride for this one season. So we're hoping for the best. All right, we built a phenomenal team, 107 and 55, just absolutely disgusting work. Garrett Crochet is the big reason why. I mean, we didn't have to get him. He was already here. Vlad wins a batting title. Schwarber had a great year as well. Oh, wow. You know, it's funny. He's 4th in the MLB, but he wins the batting title. That's phenomenal. Crochet wins a Cy Young. Lopez and Wilyer Abreu Gold Glove. So Lopez Gold Glove in a new position is phenomenal. Vladdy, batting title. We saw that. Let's see how the guys did. Let's see. Let us take a look. So Vlad with a 6-2 solid, Lopez with a 5-1, 4-4 from Schwarber, a 4 from Dansby Swanson, 3-8 from Lowe, Abreu with a 3-1, Langeliers with a 2-6. Contreras with a 1-6 playing third. I don't mind that. Could have been better, could have been worse. Andrew Monasterio with a 1-3 as well as IKF. IKF did start for a while, but Monasterio, if you guys are looking for a good clutch player, 91 clutch. So go get him. Ryan O'Hearn with a 1-1, kind of a mid-year pickup, did what he needed to do. Narvaez 0.5 as a backup. Brandon Nimmo had a 0, a -0. So definitely need that to kind of work itself out. We know what he's up. He's progressing a little bit, and I'm pretty sure he was hitting like 230 when we picked him up. So decent second half, just needs to be better. Crochet, phenomenal year. All of the guys, I mean, wow, we had 6 guys with 10 wins. Chapman with 47 saves, not bad. He's down to an 87. Still our best relief pitcher, far and away, though. The funny thing is, Crochet did actually miss a couple starts at the beginning of the year, which is funny because I completely forgot to make him a starter. So that's interesting. 6-6 from him. Casey Mize with 3-7, good pickup from us. Chapman with a 2-1. Bybee with a 2. Sandy with a 1-6 as well as Rasmussen. A 1-4 out of Vesia. Baker with a 1 as well as Puck. So we definitely made some good pickups. Zach Kelly's not actually here. Whoever was actually here got sent down. Who would it have been? Ryan Walker, I think. Yeah, I think it was Ryan Walker. So we'll fix the rotation, or we'll fix the team real quick, and then we'll hop into the playoffs. This should be nice and easy, hopefully. All right, we're taking on Seattle in the first round. Crochet versus Gilbert. It's a W. Sandy versus Kirby. It's a loss. Rasmussen versus Wu. W. Mize versus Gilbert to move on. Is a nice W. We're taking on Texas. I'm going to go fix the rotation, and then we'll hop in. All right, we're taking on the Rangers. It's funny because we just made a trade with them. Suarez for Nimmo. So, Crochet versus Suarez. W. Sandy versus DeGrom. Loss. Rasmussen versus Gore. W. Mize versus Rocker. W. Bybee versus Suarez to move on. It's funny that Suarez lost both of their games. Now we have the Brewers. I'm going to go make sure everything looks good, and then we'll hop into the World Series. All right, we're taking on Milwaukee. Crochet versus Jacob. 1-0 W. Sandy versus Woodruff. It's a loss. Rasmussen versus Harrison. W. Mize versus Priester. It's a W. We're up 3-1. Take a look at the team. I am going to slide my face over here for a second, just so you can see everyone has a beard. Crochet has one. Vlad has one. Dansby, Chapman, Lowe, Sandy, Wilson Contreras, Shea Langeliers, Brandon Nimmo, Otto Lopez, Rasmussen, Baker, Bednar, Mize, Munoz, O'Hearn, Schwarber, Abreu, Bybee, Vesia, Walker, Puck, Santana, Narvaez, Monasterio, and IKF. So very beautiful beards. Are they all the biggest beards like the Red Sox used to have? No one will ever have. Who was that? Mike Napoli who had that crazy beard, or was it Jan Gomes? I can't remember who it was who started it, but one of them just had that humongous beard, and it was like you could braid that thing. But yeah, that's the team going into this Game 5 of the World Series. So let's go ahead, let's hop in, see if we can pull off the gentleman's sweep. We are on the road because the Brewers did not have the greatest record, and we did. We're going to throw Crochet out there for this one, see if he can get it done on the road. It's very interesting because, one, the Contreras brothers are facing off against each other as we put up 2. And 2, the Red Sox and the Brewers made a trade this offseason. Kyle Harrison for, I think it was Monasterio and Durbin. I think there was someone else involved in that deal on both sides. But yeah, pretty much the general gist of it. So kind of interesting that we're facing off here against them. Bryce Trang's going to, or no, Contreras is going to tie it up for them. Oh, and they're going to take the lead. Come on, Crochet. Figure it out, dude. So we're one out. We were 1 out away from getting out of that inning with a 2-run lead. And now we are down 2 in a terrible spot as they're going to score another 1. Okay, they need to put up 2. They need to put up 1 or 2 here for us to hop in. They're not going to do it. Oh, they tie it up. Come on. All right, we have a shot here. We have a shot. We're going to hop in. Wow, they put up 3 to keep this game alive. They wouldn't have needed to if Crochet would have just... And the worst part is Crochet was doing so well this postseason. He had like a 1.5 ERA, but now he's probably in the 3s. Oh, that sucks. But it is what it is. Can we get a job done here? Jared on the bump. Brandon Nimmo. 2 for 4 in this game, hitting .245 in the playoffs, give or take. We need a single here. I want Nimmo to at least finish off the postseason well. You know, maybe didn't have the best regular season. But you know what? 370 on base percentage, 444 slugs. Not bad for Nimmo. So let's see if he can help us out here. Come through when we need him to. The best part is we have Andrew Monasterio on the bench if we need him. With that 91 clutch. Nimmo, 93. I think I'm just early on that. Yeah. Gonna get to the track and get run down. All right. Kyle Schwarber up. I thought it was Vlad, but it's not. All right, so we see Vlad's doing well, Lowe's doing well, Contreras, Abreu, Lopez. That's a strike. Yeah, that is egregious. Langlier's not doing too well. Swanson and Nimmo not doing too well. Can't see Schwarber. Oh, we can. He's doing okay. He's hitting just a... Actually, he's not really doing that well. 246, only 1 home run. Gotta be better. No, that's terrible. What am I swinging at? Throw it away. Yeah. 2 outs. Who do we have up next? It is Vlad. Okay, come on, Vladdy. Time for you to come through for us. 1 for 4 on the day. We need to put some pressure on them. If we go into next inning with no lead, we might lose. So come on, Vlad. Come through for us. Is that going to go through? No. Terang's going to make a great play. Alright, now we just need to hope that the pitching can hold on for an inning and give us another shot. That's my bad. Didn't really do too well. They've got righty, lefty, lefty, so we will go with another lefty. We'll go AJ Puck here. Ground out, strikeout, huge. Brandon Lowe, come on. He's having a decent postseason right here. Looking for a postseason or World Series MVP. Come on. Oh, that would have kind of put it in his trophy case there. He is killing lefties right now. So I guess this is the guy we want up. No, 2 warning shots, 109 and 100, both foul. Both on sinkers. Jared is doing a job for them, though. It sucks. Foul that off. Stay alive here. 0-2, come on. Come on, Brandon. Foul that one off, too. We're battling. We're battling. He's throwing me straight sinkers. Come on, Brandon. Find a way. Nope. Some sort of hit here would put him at over 1,000 OPS for the postseason. No, I just missed that. 101. It has a shot, but I don't think it does. Oh, it leaves! We have a lead! Oh, wow. Brandon Lowe gets it done. Oh, my gosh. We're gonna take one more at-bat here with Shea Langoliers, who's not having a good postseason whatsoever. 0 for 4 on the day. Come on. See if we can turn it around with him. 1 run is not safe. We see that 1 run is not safe. We need more. We do need more. 100 Langoliers. He might have got that. It's going to be close. And it's going to get caught at the wall. Never mind. That one's also going to leave back-to-back. You know, we're on a roll. We're going to keep it going. Not the greatest swings here for home runs. But it is in offline mode, so I don't care. Come on, Contreras. Keep the line moving. Oh my god, that ball has got to stay fair. 111 off the bat. Come on. Just early on that. Not having the greatest of days here. Nice little 0 for 4. 103, that should go. It's going to be close. And that's going to go 3 in a row. We're done. We're done. We absolutely carry this team, as always. And we should be well on our way to winning the World Series here. They don't put up anything else, but let's go ahead. Bring in Chapman. Just get me 2 outs. Ground out. Ground out. And now for the final out of the World Series. Can Chappie get it done? I think he definitely can. He's got a nice little 3-run cushion to work with. We'll challenge that. We'll challenge that. Might have been a little up. Oh, what a spot. Come on. Can I get an ABS World Series ending pitch? We're not. We'll get a nice little fly out. And Brandon Nimmo will make the final out of this World Series. And we get it done. Did we have to hop in and clutch up for the one time? Yes, we did. But it doesn't matter. Brandon Lowe, player of the game, might have just won himself World Series and postseason MVP with this performance. Lopez also put up a very good game. So we'll see in a second. We will see who wins the awards. It's going to be Brandon Nimmo, World Series MVP. Wilson Contreras, playoff MVP. So shout out to the guys. Brandon Lowe had a great postseason. Wilyer Abreu as well. Wilson Contreras wins it, though. I would argue that Wilyer Abreu did better. Guess it's just me, though. Brandon Nimmo, though, it didn't have a good regular season, but came through in the postseason, in the World Series specifically, when it mattered most. So, huge. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.